your local news leader.
Welcome back. Every year, thousands of tourists make the long trek to the Treasure State to see towns frozen in time. But there's more to it than just sightseeing. There's the mystique of Old West ghost towns. ABC Fox Montana's Melinda Zosh takes us inside two of them. The first stop is one in Beaverhead County, a 30-minute drive from Dillon.
Bannack is one of the most famous ghost towns in Montana, the West, and perhaps the entire United States. And it's not just because it was once a bustling gold mine town with a hotel and saloon. It's also the legends surrounding this place, including one about a sheriff that was hung from the gallows that he helped build.
It was built by Henry Plummer, the sheriff, who gets executed. And today, one of those, I guess, ironic twists is from today. I don't think it would have happened back then. Is that from the view from the window? Is the gallows.
This is the jail where Sheriff Plummer supposedly spent his last days.
And really the story most people know about Bannack is the Wild West and the execution of the sheriff. I mean, 5 men were executed here in 48 hours in a period of vigilantism.
And it's a tale with quite a twist for a sheriff who started his criminal career in California and even spent some time in San Quentin State Prison.
Gets out, there's more trouble, time to leave California, more trouble in Idaho, ends up here in Bannack, kills a man, the town tried him, acquitted him, and then elected him sheriff. 7 months after his election, he is executed for being the leader of a criminal gang.
And the sheriff wasn't the only outlaw in town. In fact, it seems that the town's saloon has some secrets of its own.
It was owned by a man named Cyrus Skinner to begin with. Cyrus Skinner himself would be executed at Hellgate as being part of the criminal gang led by the sheriff. Some people call them the road agents.
But Park Ranger John Phillips says Bannack wasn't always built around crime.
Bannack's all about gold. It came about in 1862. It's the beginning of the Montana Gold Rush, and it's really the beginning of Montana.
And it's also something tourist Lee Chase has read about.
It was really, really good gold. I just don't think there was very much of it. Back then, somebody said gold, and everybody runs into town to say, oh yeah, we're going to live there and be rich.
Now, this is not a time that men are just going to take their pan out and get rich. It's a time that you're going to work in an industry. You're working underground. You're working dredges.
And a life full of hard labor could have led to some early deaths, sometimes from the sicknesses of the day.
Bannack goes through periods of scarlet fever and diphtheria, influenza. And so, I mean, you go visit the cemetery. I mean, that's a kind of a common thing in cemeteries of this age, is that there are lots of children.
Could some of those children still be inhabiting the halls of Bannack? Stay tuned for part 2 of Montana Ghost Towns.